Like, no joke, one time I was at a stoplight and I just had my window rolled down and this big dude in a truck was like, hey, what's the gas mileage on that? And I'm like, it's pretty good. He's like, really? What is it? And then the light turned green and I just drove away. I was like, shit, no.
Social awkward, no.
Now that we're here, we can literally, here, right, I'm just going to look up, what year is the Smart
2014.
What is the gas mileage?
2014 Smart car.
14 Smart.
While we're waiting, I got my teeth cleaned.
Yeah, I know, you showed me the x-ray.
Yeah, my dentist had an x-ray gun.
Yeah.
Just zapped my teeth.
So Cody's really mad, so this might take like a good 20 minutes.
That's fine.
Brett, I found something for you to do.
Why do you keep sticking your finger in my AC?
Because my finger goes all the way in, that's why.
Why? Because it's never an excuse to stick your finger in anything.
Skinny fingers. Whoop. But I have something for you to do, that you can do on your way to Florida. No joke, it'll take like about 11 and a half hours.
Oh no.
It is, no, this is actually really good. This is some really cool shit.
It's one-handed, I'm a sick shit.
Have you heard of the podcast Dissect?
No.
Okay, so what this is a podcast. It's on its 4th upcoming season. They have 3 main seasons, 1 mini season, and then the 4th season is coming very soon. Where what they'll do is they'll go through an album track by track and go through like what the meaning is behind it. So the first one was To Pimp a Butterfly, and it's like 30-minute episodes on each one.
So do they actually like play the song?
They'll play bits and pieces of the song to give you context when he's talking through it, but they don't play the song front to back.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yes, so they'll like play snippets and then he'll be like, what this lyric means is this lyric means this, and then they'll play the next snippet and it goes on and on. So he's done To Pimp a Butterfly, which is the one I'm listening to now. He's done, what else? Kanye West's My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. He did Blonde by Frank Ocean. The mini season was The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. And then the next season is going to be Tyler, the Creator's Flower Boy.
Damn it, that sounds really good actually.
I know, dude, I love the To Pimp a Butterfly right now.
You said like it's on its 4th season right now?
Yes.
Is every season like an album?
Yes, each season is one album.
Okay, then each cast is like one song.
Yes, some songs are broken up into 2 parts. Like To Pimp a Butterfly, the last like 3 tracks I think are 2 parts each, and it's about 30 minutes an episode.
Okay.
But yeah, like I'm listening to Pimp a Butterfly one right now, and it's good.
Let's see if it's on Spotify.
It is.
Oh, it is.
That's how I'm getting it.
I have an answer, by the way.
Finally.
So I like that this is on the podcast, so you have a definitive thing that you can go back to reference whenever you get this.
Oh,
whenever you
my
get asked
podcast.
this question again. Yeah. So it's 34 city and then 38 highway miles per gallon. So basically, you
Better get about 36.
you can go from your house to UTD, back to your house, back to UTD, and then halfway back to your house, and that is 1 gallon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that good?
Yes.
Yeah, that is incredibly good. That is very good.
Because my car's getting 28.6 right now.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Most cars will have a display that tells you.
Dude, my display.
Some of them do tell you, yeah.
You know what my display is?
It's a circle.
No, there's a little line at the bottom, which is my fuel, and then I have total mileage, and then like just like trip mileage if I want to do that, and then the time, and then the temperature. And
Mine
that's
you
it.
can change between trip and everything else too.
Yeah, I don't. You do realize how small my car is, right?
It's a digital display.
But there's no options.
It's a digital display. It would physically take up no space.
There has to be
It's
buttons.
electricity.
There has to be buttons. I don't know.
There's
man.
not a button on this stick. It's a little twisty knob.
There's 2 buttons next to it. One is to reset the mileage for the trip, and then the other one is to change the
I'm
time.
gonna look in your car when we get back to your house, and I'm calling bullshit.
Deal.
I do not believe you.
I only have 2 sticks. I don't have anything.
Yeah, so do I.
Yeah, but mine doesn't have any special buttons. Your switches. The other thing I did this week is I watched all of True Detective.
Fuck.
Season 1 at least. I'm not watching
Which
season
one,
2.
Matthew McConaughey?
Yeah.
Really?
Dude, it's good. It's real good.
I did watch Rocky, and I went back to playing Cuphead.
Yeah, that's what I thought. How long did you watch Rocky for?
About halfway through it.
And you turned it off?
Oh my
I wanted to
god.
play Cuphead.
You bitch.
You turned it off. Jesus.
It's a very slow get there by the time I wanted to play Cuphead. I wanted to fight the slime with boxing gloves.
Yeah, True Detective. Good shit, man. It's only 8 episodes, and I slammed through
Is
that
it on
shit.
HBO?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
True Blood. Lots of it. All the blood.
I might watch season 3, but I'm not watching season 2.
Season 2 is supposed to be ass.
Season 2 is supposed to be shit. It has Colin Farrell and Vince Vaughn.
Oh, that's the. I've seen that one scene where like Colin Farrell beats up a kid's dad.
I haven't seen any seasons. I know season 3 has Mahershala Ali, which makes me excited.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, Brett, just for context, from what I can assume is that Colin Farrell has a kid, right?
Okay.
His kid is being bullied in school, and then one of the bullies like took his like brand new pair of like these like really expensive shoes that he got, and then like tore them up with scissors, right?
Oh.
And then he got so pissed that he went to that kid's house,
Beat up his dad.
and beat up his dad in front of him, and was like, if you ever bully anybody ever again, I'm gonna come back, I'm gonna like kill your dad, and I'm gonna rape your mom.
Jesus.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Not my Jordans. Shit.
I'm either gonna watch season 3 of True Detective, or I'm gonna start watching The Leftovers. Because I heard that show is fucking bomb as hell.
What's the
Has the air conditioning been shooting into the thing the
Yes.
whole time? God damn it. We're gonna go back and listen to this. It's just gonna be.
Whatever.
I'm not gonna get a single word.
Oh well.
The Leftovers is a show that came out like 2014, 2013, and it's about like just one day, like 2% of the population disappeared.
2%?
2%.
That's not a lot of people.
It's a couple million people.
That's still a couple. Yes, but I'm just saying in terms of like.
No,
I know, but
that's not even a couple million. That's like 14 million.
Yeah,
Way
it's
more than a couple.
a million, some million people disappeared, and then it's just people dealing with it afterwards.
Wait,
And I've heard that it's like really, really good.
wait,
So-
is it like poor people, or is it like people that don't have a benefit in society, or is it just like random?
What do you mean? Like
Like
people that
who-
disappeared?
Like, is it like? I mean, yeah, is it just like random? Like
It's random who disappeared. Yeah.
It's random. Is it who disappeared?
I don't know. I
So-
haven't started watching it yet.
Okay,
That's all that I know. Is that
I'm
people
just
disappeared.
wondering.
I just know that people disappeared.
Because I'm wondering if it's like with the Thanos snap, because he was just like rich,
50%.
poor, young.
Speaking
old,
of, we got
like,
Endgame
Tony
next
Curtis.
week, bitches.
Yes.
Hey. I'm waiting for a 3-hour fucking movie.
Also, one of the burgers, they already released the special stuff for the menu.
Oh shit. I
But
gotta look.
the burger has fucking ghost pepper sauce on it
Gross.
for a 3-hour movie. I'm like, fuck no, I'm gonna shit in my seat if I eat that.
Oh, I love me
Imagine
some
people
ghost
who
pepper.
actually order that.
And then otherwise it's like shawarma, and then there's like a caffeine-laced shake, and then a bunch of alcohol shit.
The
There's
caffeine
no
laced shit is
smashing the
good.
Hulk burger again. Why didn't they bring that shit back?
Or like the one pizza they had for Volume 2,
Volume 2 of what?
Guardians of the Galaxy. What's the only movie that has a Volume 2?
I couldn't remember.
I couldn't remember either. I didn't know what you were talking about just now.
I can't even remember what's on that pizza.
It was good. Or the Captain Marvel pizza was really good too.
Too bad I didn't fucking get one because they ran out of the fucking
That's
pizza.
right.
Whatever
You're a
that
bitch.
means.
What?
It was like a pear and like feta cheese and blue cheese one.
Wait,
Fuck, it
it's
was
just
good.
like-
A
Good.
pear?
Yeah, pear. Yeah,
Ew.
yeah. I was like, yeah, I'll try it. It was really good.
No,
See,
okay. There's
I'm saying ew to that, and like even I'm one of those people who like defend pineapples on pizza.
Pineapple pizza's
good.
easy to defend. It's fantastic.
Yeah, it's great, but like
Anybody
pears
who
on
doesn't
pizza,
is missing just missing half their brain.
I believe that, but pears on pizza.
But actually, there's a pizza place by the one that I gave you guys the coupons for.
Salads,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. They have a pizza that has corn on it.
I can see that.
It's
As
real
weird as that
good.
What else is on there?
Can't remember. Sriracha sauce,
Ooh, okay.
cheese. I can't remember what else.
Well, if it didn't have cheese, I'd be surprised.
I'd have to look.
I would be very surprised if it was just corn.
It's not just corn. I know
It's
it's,
just
not
a bowl
just
of
corn.
corn.
Here, I'm gonna look that shit up so I can
No
actually.
marinara, corn,
Just corn.
corn.
It's not even pizza. They just give you a bowl of corn.
Exactly, just corn. No butter.
There's some, like I think there's this one like Korean fried chicken place in Carrollton. And as like a side dish, you can order like a bowl of corn that's got like cheese on top of it.
Wait,
What
is
the
it the
hell?
chicken butt place?
Maybe, I don't know.
Is it? It's in Carrollton, right?
Yes, it's in like, you know that little hub where there's just like all those like
H Mart and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's like it's in that general.
Okay.
Area.
Yeah.
I don't exactly, but it's
Well, there's a bunch of fucking
some Korean fried chicken place. I don't know.
Yeah, that might be the chicken butt place.
It very well might be. I don't know. I was
Yeah.
only there once, and it was like I don't know, a couple years ago.
Mm-hmm. So let me look. I'm looking what's on the pizza. Look on the pizza.
While you're looking it up, I'm going to talk about how I whooped my brother's ass in virtual football.
Yeah, I saw that.
It was great.
Brother's ass turned into a football.
No. We were playing an
Wait.
old school Nintendo game called Tecmo Bowl, and it's football from 1990. It's old.
What is it on? What are you
It
playing?
was,
it on?
it was on the NES, but I was playing on the Switch.
Okay,
Like
on the
NES
special,
Classic,
yeah.
And it was, I whooped his ass twice out of the 3 times we played. And I whooped him as Cleveland both times.
Damn straight you did.
So Cleveland has a 66% win rate with me. I should behead the Browns.
It's better than the actual team.
Exactly.
But
Although apparently, like they're like Super Bowl contenders now.
Yeah, that's what I keep
They have-
hearing.
They have like
so.
a really stacked lineup. Apparently.
false. It's from Cleveland, therefore they are bad.
Well,
And this-
what about the Cavaliers?
They lost LeBron. He plays for a different team now.
Yeah.
So
What about
they're
the
shit.
Indians?
Yeah,
they,
huh?
they also lost to the Bears. so-
Although LeBron did get
Cubs.
injured this past season. Like he didn't play for most of the season just because he was injured.
When he was
Damn.
with Cleveland.
No, when he was with the Lakers, like after he moved.
It's the curse. They
But
want him
Once
back.
you leave, you can't. You
So
can't ever
the
leave.
so the pizza has corn, lemon pepper seasoning, Parmesan, cilantro garnish, Valentina, and sriracha swirl.
The fuck is a sriracha swirl?
It's where they swirl the sriracha.
That's the worst kind of ice cream I've ever heard of.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be into that. I don't know. I wouldn't really like Valentina and sriracha together. Like I like
fuck is
Valentina.
Valentina?
I like it's like another hot sauce.
Wow.
I like Valentina and I like sriracha. I don't know if I'd necessarily put it together though.
Fire ass. We should all take a bro trip to Cleveland.
No.
No.
Yes.
I like the simultaneous no from me and Casey.
It's good. Like it.
I honestly, there's a little part of me that kind of wants the Browns to like make the Super Bowl, but I also know that.
Tell you what.
I also
if
know
the Browns win the Super Bowl, we're going to Cleveland.
If they ever win.
If they ever win.
Deal.
If they ever win the Super Bowl, we're going to Cleveland.
But mind you, the only time that I will be able to go is during winter, so it's gonna be cold as a bitch.
That's fine.
The thing is, I also know for a fact that the day they even make the Super Bowl, just if they make it, the day they make the Super Bowl is also the day that I kill myself. So I don't. So like.
We're dragging your corpse to Cleveland and burying you there.
Yeah, we're gonna get a custom pop of you, like a pop figure. We're gonna order a custom one and bring it to Orlando with us, so we're all there.
Yeah, you just FaceTime me.
What happened to
the
the
entire time.
Gator idea? I like the Gator idea better.
What was the Gator idea?
We
You
just
have
steal
a
a
live-
gator and
oh,
give
yeah,
it sunglasses and name it
alligator.
Casey.
Yeah.
Honestly, if you can, you know what? Right, I'm issuing this challenge right now.
Wrestle.
If you can,
I'm not wrestling a gator.
No,
It's not wrestle. Wrestle.
If you can, if you will legitimately like rent out an alligator to come with you on this entire trip, and then bring it back, so you start here, you have it here.
How do we get
Go
it
there.
here? We have to
Just-
get it in
Let me
Florida,
just-
dum
just-
dum.
Just
No. I'm driving through Louisiana. I'll get one on the way.
True.
as long as you have it for let's say 66%, the same rate as you playing
Winning
at the
Cleveland.
Clevelands. Yeah, if you can have it for 66% of the road trip, I will for real come to Cleveland with you.
No, we already made an agreement. You're coming if the Browns win the Super Bowl.
True.
No, but I'm also killing myself if the Browns make the Super Bowl.
Again.
Well, drag your fucking corpse there, you bitch.
You're right. But would you rather have me there alive or dead?
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't
It'll be in
matter.
Cleveland.
Honestly, when it's in Cleveland, alive or dead, the experience is the
It's
same.
That was good. I'll give you that one. That was pretty good.
No, but I'm being dead serious right now.
Yes, you will be dead serious.
If you
in
can
Cleveland.
find, if you can find an alligator and then have
Where
it
the
with
fuck
you,
am I going to rent an alligator?
I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm just saying it.
Alligators.com.
Bought an alligator. I ain't talking Lacoste, I guess. But no.
Because
I'm just
I
for
ain't
real.
gonna fucking. I'm not gonna rent a gator.
I'm just saying. The gauntlet has been thrown. The challenge has
You
been
know
issued.
what? Bet.
if
I'm gonna
you-
fucking do it.
If you wait, but there has to
Real
be some,
shit.
There has to be some sort of validation. So you do
Yeah.
also for one thing, you have to like you have to FaceTime me at multiple parts
Yes.
of your road trip,
I will do it.
so that you can ensure that you do have the alligator, and that
Yes.
you are in fact not cheating.
Yes, I will do it.
Okay.
I will bring an alligator with me on this road trip.
Yeah.
We're gonna park like over here.
That's fine. That is some shit parking right there.
So, yeah, I'll just say he's an asshole. And Casey, when we park, we're shaking hands on this. This is gonna be a legit thing.
Okay.
All right.
If you can for real do this, like, I'll go to Cleveland with you straight up.
This is Draft House Drive. We're gonna go see Spirited Away and see you guys after the flip. Now the door's unlocked.
Turn it upside down.
Yes, I did. See? The camera's right there.
It smells really good in here.
Thank
Just
you.
Crash
Yes.
Bandicoot.
No, it's Crunch Bandicoot.
Crunch Bandicoot.
Thank you very much.
Bandicoot.
My favorite video game character.
Did you make that up, or is that like a Reddit thing?
I swear I saw it somewhere, but I cannot tell you where I saw it. So maybe I did make it up. Because I know Cash Banuka is from like a YouTuber I watch, but not Crunch Bandicoot. No, it was from R Expand Dog. That's what it was.
Yep.
That's where it was. We saw Spirited Away. I'd give it an A. It was good, real good, very charming and otherworldly.
Hey.
A.
I think I have to give that like a B+.
Ooh.
So is it,
Ooh.
do you want me to get into it?
Ooh.
Hot takes.
Hot
Okay,
takes.
I mean, it's okay. Like,
I mean, the movie's old, so spoilers, I guess. But okay, whatever.
Well, I mean, it's just that like I don't know. I was really confused with like a lot of things.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I just like
Plus, it also doesn't help that you don't do the Japanese stuff. You don't do the animes.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Like,
I don't
yeah.
necessarily do. Like, I don't really watch animes either.
I think that helps at least.
I mean, I really love the animation. I thought
Yes.
I thought it was like beautifully well done.
Well, Casey, one thing to keep in mind about certain Japanese media is that, except for anime, because that's all in your face, is that movies especially will take time just to like set the tone and like a feeling of a scene and the like.
Okay, sure.
Like,
I guess it was just like.
because there's a lot of like what most people think is downtime in the movie, but it's just there to like give a sense of the world, I guess.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
I mean, it's your opinion.
Yeah, I mean, again, it was great. Like, I would definitely watch it again, but I don't know, it was just like, I was just confused at a couple of things. I don't know, just like.
I will say, my first time viewing it, I was in your position, and I thought it was just okay, but now that I rewatched it, it's very charming.
How old were you when you watched it?
It was in high school.
Oh,
so,
see, I was a kid.
yeah.
I was like young.
Well, I guess as a kid, it's a bit more easy to accept the weirdness.
Yeah.
Just like, what the fuck is this? Okay, Radish Man.
Yeah, and it's definitely like there's definitely that like genre of movies where like you watch a bunch as a kid and then you grow up loving and enjoying it, then you try to introduce it to somebody else and they don't feel the same way.
It's like,
and
what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like this definitely falls under that, you know?
Yeah.
I can understand that.
Yeah.
But I mean, as long as you think the animation is solid,
Oh,
because that's just
The animation was beautiful.
that's like
There were
the only like undisputable thing about the movie.
there were definitely some moments where I was just like, this is incredible.
Oh,
This is
yeah.
absolutely beautiful.
Like that's Miyazaki in general.
Yeah.
But like even with My Neighbor Totoro, which like I
Big mouth.
big and no like big scary man, he screamed. No. Anyway, I love the animation in the movie. Just everything else about it skeeved me out. I didn't like it. Not one bit. He scares me.
Mm-hmm.
But what else is there to say? Oh yeah, and I'm also glad they put both me and my cousin in the movie. The Stink
Bird and the.
No, the Stink Spirit and the Big Radish Man.
Oh.
What were you gonna
Which
say?
one's which?
I'm the Stink Spirit.
Why? You don't stink.
No, because I pooed a lot.
Oh, true.
Yeah. Stank.
I thought you were gonna say you were the little tiny bird and he was the big mouse.
Oh, that also works.
That's what I was thinking.
That also works. No, he's the big baby.
True.
Well, no, that's my youngest brother, but still. No, it's just a very charming movie.
Yeah.
If you haven't, I really don't have much to say. Other than the ending's still
No, see,
kind of
if
weird.
It was very charming. It was a very nice story.
It's just very surreal and weird.
Yeah.
The fucking frog kills me every time. And that's why I was cracking up when the frog was running.
Just swims away.
No. Like when he was running, like trying to find like the gold pieces after No Face shows up for the first time. Because there was a post on Reddit which was like, man, what if frogs, instead of hopping to get placed, they just sprinted like people do, like full speed, and it was just plap, 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 and somebody just drew a picture of a frog at like a full tilt Olympic sprint, and I was like, that's just reminded me of that. I was like, oh god, they actually animated it.
Yeah.
I have nothing else to really say about the movie.
Yeah, what's really cool is like if you see, so obviously they showed that video of the guy from Mythbusters building showing off his no-face cosplay.
Yeah.
He did a small TED talk on cosplay about how when he went to Comic-Con dressed up as that guy, he handed out a bunch of gold pieces and people wouldn't accept them from him because you're not supposed to accept it from them in the movie.
Yeah, I actually heard about that in the video. He was, like the clip they, not stole, but they took that from.
Oh.
Like he actually talks about it in that too, like or at least in the extended one.
Yeah.
So I should really watch the cosplay one. That
Yeah, it's like 12 minutes.
That's nothing.
Yeah, it's easy.
So should we talk about some Disney World?
I guess so. I don't know.
Fucking know what else to talk about. Whoa, that guy was zooming. Yeah, honestly, like what else is there really to say? It's not like we could. I don't have anything funny. Casey, say something funny.
My life.
No, that's depressing. Quentin.
Smoke penis.
That's okay. My brother tells it to me on the daily.
Good.
He also goes to my room every day.
Still?
Every fucking still.
Yeah, nice.
Now I can whoop his ass in Techno Bowl so I can make him mad by saying I whooped him as Cleveland.
Who does he play as?
He's done a different team every time.
Oh.
He's tried Dallas, LA, and what's the other one he tried? It was something else.
Did LA have a team at the time?
They must have.
What team did he beat you with?
I think it was Dallas. I think he beat me as Dallas.
Big D shoving down the big C.
Yeah, but the big C whooped them 2 other times.
But it wasn't Dallas.
It doesn't matter. Whooped them. It's like rock, paper, scissors. Cleveland beats everything except Dallas. And Dallas beats Cleveland.
That doesn't make sense.
Yes, it does. Shut up. It's like rock, paper, scissors.
It's nothing like rock, paper, scissors.
It's exactly a rock, paper, scissors. And you can't change my fucking mind. It's like everything beats paper. Except scissors. Scissors beats paper.
I'm lost.
No.
So Casey, today me and Brett were going through the Disney Worlds, all the rides, and we were listing like most priority to least priority. And halfway down the list, I turned to Brett. I'm like, "Hey, do you like pineapple?" And he's like, "Yeah." So I wrote down. You know the Dole Whip, right?
The what?
The Dole Whip. It's like pineapple ice cream that you can only get at Disney World.
No.
Oh, well, that's the thing. So I just wrote down. Never mind. It doesn't make sense anymore.
Well, no, you can still talk about it.
I wrote down Dole Whip, and he thought it was a pineapple-themed roller coaster.
I was like, what the fuck kind of, like, it's like, I just must really like pineapple because I'm just to ride a fucking roller coaster
Based on
themed after pineapples.
Yeah.
That's just a thing.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, weirder shit exists, I'm sure.
True. We should go to Knott's Berry Farm and ride the strawberry.
Yeah.
Sure.
Look at this traffic.
Yeah, fucking imagine if we actually had a late movie tonight. We'd never fucking get there.
We should also ride Mickey's Dick Smasher.
Yeah, Mickey's Dick Smasher.
It's good. It's the best ride.
You want to ride Mickey's Dick Smasher?
I don't really know if I want to know what
We'll
that is.
fly you out for that day just so you can just ride that one ride.
Rather
Exactly.
not.
We'll send you a picture of it later.
Mickey's Dick Smasher.
It's the best one, along with Shrek 4D.
He knows about Shrek 4D.
I've been on Shrek 4D.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
I thought, what the hell?
that's been around for forever.
Yeah, dude.
It's been around for a long ass time.
How do you not know about that? Well,
He's
yes,
never been
you've
to
never
either.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I've been to them before, but I was like 3.
Yeah.
So I don't remember jack.
Yeah.
The last time I went to Orlando was like a couple years back though, so.
The Incredible Hulk roller coaster that's at Universal Studios.
Never been on it.
That was like my first roller coaster that I've ever been on. That like went upside down.
Lame.
No.
Yeah, I've never been on that one because the last time I went there, it was like 2007. I was too small,
Yeah.
and I was also too scared. I did not want to go on any of them.
Yeah.
Tiny bitch boy.
Yep.
I was in Ohio at the time.
I remember.
That's unfortunate.
I remember
Yeah.
one of the times when because I've been to Disney World twice. Once when I was like super, super young, and that's because I had family members from Virginia who were performing in like the marching band at Disney.
Oh, that's cool.
They were one of the marching bands that was going as their high school went, and so we went for that. And then I went once when I was like in like 4th grade or 3rd grade or something, because my parents decided to sign up to go to a timeshare meeting, even though they knew they weren't going to go and get the timeshare, but they covered like the plane ticket there and all that kind of stuff. So my parents were like, "Yeah, we'll go to Disney." But when I went the first time, when my cousins were doing the marching band stuff, I vividly remember I almost wasn't allowed to get back on the plane back to Texas because
You have water
I
up
had
your
a,
ass?
huh?
Do you have water up your ass?
No, I had a plastic sword that I wanted to bring with me, and they were like, "You're not allowed to bring that," and I was like so mad that I wasn't allowed to bring that sword on the plane. And I'm pretty sure this was pre 9/11, not post 9/11, and I was so mad I couldn't bring that fucking sword.
So you were like 3 then?
Yeah, I was a little bully.
Make sure I don't. We're good on that part.
I think it might have been the summer of 2001 actually, or 2000, one of the two.
Okay, so before. Yeah.
So I was like 4 or 5, or 5 or 6. Sorry, 5 or 6.
Yeah, that would track.
Yeah.
Just in kindergarten. I need to think about what I'd want to get at Disney and Universal.
What do you mean?
Like in terms of pins and stuff.
Oh, there's no way you can guess on what you're actually gonna want.
Fair.
Because I mean, I can show you the
Well, I'm
lanyards.
just thinking
at
like
my house.
franchises and stuff.
Oh.
Like just in general. Like
Yeah.
because like I can think about that in general, but not like specific pins.
Yeah.
Definitely more Inside Out because I love my Inside Out.
Yeah.
Probably some Zootopia. On Universal stuff, I'd probably be good because you got me like all the Simpsons stuff I could want from.
But they release new stuff every year, both of them.
So I'll take a look.
Yeah.
We'll see. Definitely gonna want some more Inside Out and Zootopia. I should get one of those hats. Looks like Mickey Morse. Mork Moose.
We should get LGBTQ ones.
Yes.
Yeah. You want one, Casey?
No, I'm good.
Are you sure?
100%.
We should get the bride and groom ones. Holy shit.
Yes. Dibs on the bride.
Duh. No shit.
I fucking hate you.
I am the man in this relationship.
This is accurate. I shit myself on the daily. That has nothing to do with being a woman, by the way. That's just
Speaking
accurate.
of-
It's just an unfortunate like event that happens.
What are some shit yourself stories you guys have?
I never have, except when I was a baby.
Never, ever?
Never.
Never.
I'm serious.
Wow. You got a strong butthole. How about you, Casey?
No, it's not strong. I'm just constantly stuffed up.
Too much cheese.
Yeah.
How about you, Casey?
I'm not gonna get to it.
Come
I'm not
on.
gonna get into it.
Come on.
Absolutely not.
Not even one.
Absolutely not.
Only on this podcast do we go from talking about Disney to shitting yourself.
I'll
in
tell
like
one
half
if you
a
tell
second.
one.
No.
Come on.
No.
I don't
'Cause
want to hear about when you shit yourself.
Are you sure?
Yes.
It was when I was in elementary school.
Then I really don't want to know.
It has a good story behind it.
Oh.
It cannot be true at all.
So I'll give a related story
No,
first.
we
and
don't
then-
wanna- no,
no,
we don't
don't
wanna
worry.
hear this.
Don't worry. I'll give
Seriously,
this
for real,
one doesn't
I
have
don't
any.
wanna hear-
No, the first one has no shit involved.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
it's gonna involve piss.
No, it doesn't involve any bodily fluids
Oh,
at
I
all.
call bullshit.
I promise you right now.
Okay,
I
fine.
swear. So in elementary school,
you're pissing yourself.
no, you went to the same elementary school as me for at least some time, right?
I started 3rd grade.
Yeah.
There, yeah.
So when I was in first grade, one day the lunchroom was so like ridiculously packed. I don't know why. We all had the same lunchtime, but it was just more packed than usual. And Brett, you didn't go to the same elementary school.
I was in
as us.
Ohio,
I
so
know.
no.
But we had 2 lunch lines. It was 2 lunch lines, and then right in the middle was where you'd get your lunch food. So there's like one on the left, one on the right. And it was just so packed. For some reason, these teachers kept moving me from one line to the next. So they're like, oh, this line is too long, so we're gonna move you to this one. Oh, this line is too long, so we're gonna move you to this one. By the time I got to the end, there was no food left. So I just had a piece of bread for the rest of that day, and I got so mad.
Sucks.
It fucking
Oh, it's
sucked
So sad.
so much. Little first grade Quentin was like, I only get bread.
Wait, what do you mean there was no food left?
They didn't have any fucking food left.
Wait, because here's the thing. I distinctly remember that like they went in order of kindergarten through 5th grade, right? So even or at the very least, even if they did 5th grade first, then 4th, then 3rd, then 2nd,
Yeah,
then
no matter what,
first,
3rd would be in the
they
middle.
had to have had.
Yes, but there was no food left that was ready. They might have been cooking the food for the next people to come up, but there was no food left that was ready for consumption.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Except for the bread.
Except they gave me bread or some shit. They did not give me sustainable food.
Wow.
They just gave me shit.
That's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, it sucked.
Did I ever tell you the name of the elementary school I went to?
No.
Furry.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not.
Like F-U-R-R-Y.
Yes.
Why would they do that?
We were the furry pirates.
That makes so much sense to me.
We're gonna yiff your ass.
I don't even.
If there is anything that makes sense in your life, it's that you went to a furry elementary school.
Yes. I can show you too.
The more I hear about Cleveland,
The worse it
the worse
gets.
it gets.
Every time they set the bar here, and then
You
they
always
just keep
find a
lowering
way.
it.
You always find a way.
It's the worst game of limbo.
But the problem is you can't limbo when the bar is in the fucking ground.
You can't go to limbo if you're in hell.
Oh man.
God damn it. Why is my life such shit?
Probably because you're from Cleveland.
Probably.
The Cleveland from Cleveland.
You want to try that again?
No, I did already.
The Cleveland from Cleveland.
Cleveland.
Yes.
That's what you call a dude who's got giant tits.
Hey.
That doesn't
So
sound,
it's your
that
cousin.
doesn't sound right. at
Hey.
all.
I'm related to that fucker.
And you just called him a fucker.
Yeah.
You also spend every vacation sending me pictures of his
Yeah.
anime and swords.
Yeah, dude. Because he always has a stash, and he's always fucking moving it. But he's so bad at hiding shit.
Every year, you should make it your goal to see how fast you can find it.
The thing is, he has his own house now, so I don't know if he like has it proudly on display. That he has his own private lair.
Done. Fastest finding time ever.
I just don't know where his house is. He's gonna abduct me.
That's the trick.
Put me in his otaku dungeon. I don't want this. I don't want this.
He'll give you either the pills that give you a giant dick or the pills that give you giant tits.
What? He'd give me both.
Or both.
He wants a hot food
Wait.
waifu, and he doesn't care if it's his cousin.
Wait, did he go to the same elementary as you?
No, he went to the one with the polar bears as the mascot.
What was it called?
I don't remember. I remember the name of the district, but I don't remember the name of the school.
Why was your school named Furry?
Fuck if I know.
Because, like, at least our school, someone donated a shit ton of money to Frisco, and then that's why it got named.
I'm gonna look it up and find out, because maybe it was the name of
Maybe
the
it's the
person.
same thing.
Maybe it was like
Oh,
Miss
God.
Furry. I don't fucking know.
Imagine having the name Furry.
In these days. Back then, not too bad. These days, a
In
little
this
bit.
generation.
Yeah.
little bit of trouble.
Yeah. And again, we were the furry pirates. I don't like this.
Why the pirates?
Because that was our like district mascot. So you know how here like every school has a mascot?
Yeah.
But there's nah, in Ohio, the districts had mascots.
Well, like, here, way back when, Frisco was the only...
That's true.
Then that was the only...
Yeah, that's how it was. That's how it is in Ohio, where it was, or at least where in the area I'm from, where it's just like it's all based on the high school.
Yeah.
Because with each district, there's only like one elementary school, one middle school, one high school.
High school. Yeah, so you know the same people from 1st to 12th grade most of the time.
God help me. I knew 3 Corys.
Yeah, I remember you told me about
Was-
that.
was one
I
of
remember I
them-
talked to one of them.
Was one of them
Yeah,
in
we
the house?
bullied them.
Yeah, we bullied the shit out of
No, one of them had a house.
Had?
You heard me.
So
What
there
does
was-
that mean?
You heard me.
Does
there
that
was
mean
No.
fire?
So there was
You
no.
heard me.
Wait, so there was no Corey in the house.
Not anymore.
Why? Did it burn down?
I'm not telling you.
Wait, what do you
Did
mean?
he
Okay,
move
wait.
out?
You see, I was
I'm
trying
not telling you.
I was trying to make a lame ass joke referring to some like bad like Disney show.
I
But
haven't
now I'm
kept up
actually
with him.
genuinely concerned.
I'm
I'm genuinely concerned. What do you
I
mean he had a
don't
house?
know his life.
What do you mean he had a
Is
house?
that the
He
one?
had a house.
Why did you say that?
Is that
way?
the one that
Jesus.
we that we
We relentlessly bullied on Team Fortress 2?
Yeah.
That's for you to find out and for me to know. I was
Okay.
about to say for you to know and for me to find
Because
out.
I know there's the one that's in Florida, right? There's one in Florida that likes
Oh,
Sonic.
he's back in Ohio now.
Okay, there was one in Florida that liked Sonic.
Well, he was in Florida.
Okay, is that the same one that had a house?
Maybe?
Why did all these Corys live in past tense? Did you kill them all?
No.
Why are you saying they had a house if
Because
they
now
don't
he's
have
in
a
an
house
apartment.
anymore?
Oh, he's now in an apartment. Okay, you worry me, man. Jesus. You see what? I think it's really bad that my first thought when you say had a house wasn't, oh, he moved. It's, oh, it fucking lit on fire and he's dead now.
Well, I mean, it's Ohio. What
True.
else do you expect?
True.
You know when I start talking shit like that, it's just like, oh,
Weird
he's fucking
shit.
with us. Yeah.
Weird shit.
Anything revolving around that hell state,
Hell State is goddamn right.
it's shaped like a heart, but it's broken. Just like the economy. And the drug problems.
I found out 2 of my students have TikToks, like older students, and
Oh,
they like regularly post on there, and I'm like, ugh.
I still have never been on there, and
Neither
I've never
have I.
intentionally seen a video.
Nope.
So
There's
I'm
there's
good.
there's actually this one TikTok video that I really like. It's this
Casey,
fat,
you're
it's
lost.
this fat kid. Wait, it's this really like morbidly obese kid, right? And like,
Damn.
there's this one song that Sid from Ice Age sings, right? And then he's just like singing along with it.
Sid
And
is the sloth,
Yeah,
correct?
Sid the Sloth, yeah. And I genuinely don't know what it is, but it's just the most entertaining thing.
You have a brain tumor, that's what it is. You grew a brain tumor and it took away some of your intelligence.
I diagnose you with dead.
Wait, did you say dead or gay?
Dead.
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
No, you get diagnosed with gay.
Oh. No, I thought I had smooth nuts.
Shut up, big homo. Smooth nuts is a symptom of the big gay.
I thought I was smooth nuts.
No,
No, you're long ball.
long nuts.
I'm what?
You're long balls.
Long balls?
Yeah.
Where did that come from again?
I
You
don't
dip
know.
it in the toilet seat.
Wait, is it
Teabag.
long sideways or up and down?
No, it's wide. If it's wide nuts, then it's sideways. But if it's long, it's hanging down.
I think he might have been wide nuts.
No, I'm wide nuts. You see how I walk like out of the theater every time?
True.
Yeah. Like a fucking cowboy.
Oh my god. I could only imagine what like
What having wide nuts is like? Yeah, it's a curse.
10 hours of like in a car with both of you would be like.
Thankfully, nobody has to deal with me except for your effigy and a gator.
Gator.
I'm gonna buy some fucking gator golf.
Some what?
Gator golf.
What is
That's
that?
Gator roll.
You motherfuckers don't know about gator golf?
Bitch, I ain't been to Florida since I was like,
Dude, it's not a Florida thing.
what is it?
It's just a fucking gator golf. I'm gonna show you a video of it. It's amazing.
You just keep saying these words like it
Gator
adds meaning, but it doesn't.
golf. It's amazing. Shout outs to all my gator golfers out there.
Is it a game?
Yes, it's gator golf.
Is that like polar bear bowling?
No.
Oh yeah, I gotta show.
What the fuck's polar bear bowling?
Never mind.
I got the Hellboy board game that I ordered on Kickstarter. Holy shit, the box is so big.
Is it gator golf?
No.
Then I don't fucking care. This is Draft House Drive. We'll see you guys
420,
later.
bitches.